400 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And our second place finisher is Joey Logano, and he drives the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford for Team Penske. And Joey, certainly a solid afternoon on your part, and a big afternoon for your race team, racing organization, as a 1-2 finish here today. So just talk about your performance out there today. Obviously, it was a challenging weather conditions that you all raced in today, but you put on a heck of a show.
Yeah, I thought it was a great race out there. We ran really top 2 or 3 the whole race. So I was very proud of what our team was able to do all day. And I never seen the leader really check out and go away, which was pretty cool to be able to do that and be able to see some more racing and some passing for the win there at the end with Brad. That was cool to see him come from third. So I think the package is awesome. I also think what we did at Team Penske. Anytime you have one in victory lane, you have 2 of them sitting up here. That means it's a good day. So I'm proud of all of Team Penske of what we've done over the off season, and this is really one of the first tests to see where we stack up. Atlanta was kind of a beast of its own last week. This is a mile and a half that there's a lot of tracks similar to. So I think this really shows where we stack up. I think so. I'm proud of that. We finished second so many times this year already. And this whole weekend we finished second. We were second in every qualifying round during qualifying. We're second in practice on Friday and second in the race. So just so close. I want to break through. We're second a lot in Daytona, so just want to break through and get a trophy eventually. But still is nothing to hold our heads down about. It's not easy to finish second. I'm still proud of what we've done. Just want to break through and get a trophy.
Thank you, Joey. And our top Sunoco Rookie of the Year candidate had a strong showing here today at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And that's Ryan Blaney, and he drives the number 21 Motorcraft Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center Ford for Wood Brothers. Ryan, you were running up front most of the day, had a strong showing in that 21 Ford. Just talk about how things went for you out there today.
Yeah, it was a good day for us. We started out okay, and we progressively got better throughout the day, and that's really all you can ask for. And we were really, really strong with about 30 laps on our tires, and we can really start making a lot of ground. Just the downside of it, we lose so much ground the first 29 laps, and we kind of break even by the time it was over. So just a strong day, and we didn't quite have the balance right with 2 tires at the end. It was a little bit tighter than we needed to drive up through there, but overall a good day. Nice day to have after our disappointment last week at Atlanta. That was tough for us, and hopefully this is a good step in the right direction. But our team did a great job, and like Joey said, whenever you have pretty much 3 cars in the top 6, that's a really good day. So I think our organizations are stepping in the right direction for sure.
Good deal. We'll take some questions now for Joey or Ryan. If you have one, raise your hand. Jeff Gluck has one right here, and then we'll go to Tom Jensen.
Who looks the best to you right now as far as organization on intermediate tracks?
I thought we looked pretty good today. I don't know. We finished 1-2. I feel pretty good about my race car right now and where we're at. But you see that the typical guys are up there, and the Ford led some laps. He was fast. The 48 was really fast at times. The 20 and the 18 obviously were fast at times. So no one's really head and shoulders above everybody. By no means, I thought the 48 was probably the second best car to Brad. I think he was a really good car. So at this. I don't think there's one that's head and shoulders above everyone, but I feel like we're definitely in the hunt of it for sure. But I think you see the typical guys up there, the Stewart Haas, the Hendrick, and the Gibbs guys.
Tom Jensen, go ahead, and then we'll take Bob Pockers.
Hey, guys, congratulations. Tom Jensen, FoxSports.com. Joey, what did you think when the call came to stay out and everybody else came in for tires?
Well, it was a little bit of mass confusion, actually. I'm not sure what we were supposed to do. I didn't hear nothing, so I said, well, I guess I'm staying out. But I just, and then I think it was a little bit of a surprise. I think we kind of got behind a little bit there. But it worked out to where it needed to be. I can play back the race a couple times back in my mind to figure out a way to possibly win this thing with what we had. Just I think that call was the right call. It got us back up there because we had 4 tires on our car from the pit stop before, which put us back to 6th or 7th. And then when everyone pitted and put lefts or rights back on, we were on fairly equal tires, but we had our track position back. We were up there in the lead. So, I think the way we called the race was the right strategy for sure.
Let's go to Bob Pockris.
Bob Pockris, ESPN. Joey, Brad hadn't won since California last year. You had won 5 times since then. What's Brad like when his teammate has won 5 times and he hasn't won?
Brad's a confident guy. I don't know if you guys met him before. It's hard for him to lose confidence. And, the fact that we won a lot of races last year, I don't think it really took a toll on him. He was up there racing with us the whole time. If you look at where we finished in points, we were 5th and 6th in points, 6th and 7th in points. I don't know. We weren't good enough to win, so I don't remember. I try to forget that part, but we were very similar the whole year. We were just able to squeak out a few more wins. And obviously this is probably a big weight off his shoulders to be able to get that win. It's like you said, it's almost been a year, and he's been knocking on the door quite a few times with a really fast car. So it wasn't last year. Wasn't because they didn't have fast cars or they weren't working well together. They were doing everything right. It's just circumstances have to go just perfectly a lot of times to win these things.
Other questions? Let's go to Holly Kane.
Holly Kane, NASCAR.com. This is actually for both of you. Could you just comment about the weather a little bit? To us, it seemed a little bit strange, all the various things that happened with the high winds, and it was raining, and there was dust, and all the things. How was it for you two in the car?
It was pretty brutal at times. If it was really gusty, that'd be the biggest problem. If it was kind of unpredictable, if it was a steady wind, it wasn't so bad. You can kind of get in a rhythm. But I got blown into 3 pretty hard one time and almost took the 88 out, actually, and that would have been terrible. But
you'd have been hated as much as me, maybe more.
That was in my mind, actually, as I was sliding to him. I was like, oh.
I don't want to be like Joey.
Yeah. Oh, man, I like you. No, it was brutal, but spotters, they did a great job of letting us know if it was picking up or what direction it was going to. They always do a great job of that, but it was very different today between dust and rain at sometimes and wind. It was definitely one that I've never been a part of.
Joey, you have anything to add?
I guess that's the Wild Wild West, right? It just was dusty, rainy, windy, crazy. It was, and it made it for a great race. I was pretty worried about what the wind was going to do before the race started. We were up there in driver intros today, and it was really windy. You're thinking the trailer's going to blow over when we're standing on top of that thing, and then we're riding in the back of the pickup truck, and the rain's hitting your face like you're going 100 miles an hour, and it's just, wasn't. I was a little nervous about what turn 1 or turn 3 the first time was going to look like when we got down there, and I think the fact that it, like Blaney said, that it was consistent and it wasn't gusting very much, that it made it to where we all kind of knew what we had and we can adjust to it. But definitely as the wind changed, it definitely changes the balance of your car, because there's times it got really windy and times it kind of died off, and it was changing the balance of our cars quite a bit.
Any other questions? We'll let you two go. Congratulations on a great race here today, and we'll see you at Phoenix.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Hang on a second.
Chris Knight, catchfence.com. How significant was today's performance for Wood Brothers Racing?
No, it was very significant, I thought. Especially, like I said, after Atlanta last week, and of getting spun out on the last lap. That kind of got us down a lot, and to come here and have a solid run all day really ups the spirits. And this team is working very well together. We kind of had a trial run last year, running part-time, and those guys working together. Now we brought in some new personnel this year, and they've done a great job since Daytona, but just reps at the racetrack and consistency there is they've been doing a great job, and Jeremy Bolins is doing fantastic also. And both of our organizations are working side by side, and that's definitely showed today. So it's a big accomplishment for the Wood Brothers team today, and hopefully gives us some good momentum for Phoenix.
Joey and Ryan, again, thank you for coming into the media center, and good luck at Phoenix.
Great. Thanks.